Hey, sorry it took me a hot second to get back here. I am here. How are you all today? Oh, motherfucker, I hit the exit key. There we go. Let's just log on in here. Face reveal win. What are my PC specs? Or am I left-handed? The answer to all those questions is a firm maybe. But at any rate, so I've spent the last, I don't know, day or two getting me some red nether brick and deep slate to, just do the old lay and pray and spray or whatever. But, with brick instead. With bricks instead of bullets, we shall pray and spray. So, what have you all been up to today? It's been a very relaxing day. The only interesting thing I did was go out and get an oil change for my car. I saw no reason to do anything extravagant or crazy today. Tuesdays are very peaceful for me. I like that. That's always it's a nice breather of the week. Tuesday. The day I came and streamed on your YouTube channel, it was the greatest thing you'd ever seen. But for me, it was Tuesday. Props to you if you get that reference. If you know where that's from. A firm maybe. Your favorite kind of answer. Well, good. I'm glad to be as indecisive as ever for you, Mike. I'm glad you can't get a... You shot your PC? Really? Did you finally do it? Did you finally put that thing out of its misery? Hey, Brian Brantley, how are you? I've been playing hardcore today. Ah, well. Are you enjoying it, Dreamsies? Hopefully. Hardcore can be quite liberating. Like, there's something about living on the edge. I don't know what it is. I mean, I can't really say living on the edge while I have this thing in my hands. So, I don't know. To be fair, most situations require auto totem to, like, not get absolutely fucked in. Like that one time I had to reload the backup when, like, that iron golem chewed through me real fast. Shit like that. It's, totems are nice, but they're not, like... They're not that much of a lifesaver. They're a lifesaver, but they're not that much of a lifesaver. I'd definitely rather have them than not, but to say, you know, oh, well, you know, you're always using a totem, therefore, you know, what do you have to worry about? I don't know, you still kind of have to worry. You still have to not be stupid with what you do. You can still fuck yourself terribly. Let's see, how high up do we need to go? It's a few more blocks yet. So yeah, don't get complacent just because you're holding some totems. But yeah. Have to finish school before you actually do. Ah. Well, you're almost done with school, I take it. Or at least, is that... Wait, when you say finish school, do you mean just the semester? Or do you mean... like... all of school? Aren't you only in... oh, fuck. Aren't you only in, like, middle school? Or no, high school. You have a long way to go if you have to finish all of school. I don't know. I think you told me, and I've forgotten. Sorry for forgetting, Mike. Oh, well. I think they don't want to make totems overpowered. Yeah, that's true. Totems can get very OP. Like, with most PvP situations, it's very much who brings more totems to the fight in a more accessible manner. It was a lot like that in the 32k meta, where you would pop a box on top of a hopper and then just start 32k'ing people, and whoever had the most totems is probably going to get out of there alive. The other person was screwed. Because if you had enough totems, you could always guaranteed neutralize their hopper and thus their 32k. So it was surprisingly fair, in my opinion, even though a lot of people hated the 32k meta. I always kind of indirectly saw it as a slightly more balanced version of Crystal PvP, where you're still dealing with instant death bullshit. And let me just tell you right now, instant death bullshit is never fun to go up against. That is not interesting, and it's certainly not fair. But, like, there's a bit of a subtlety to it, you know? Instant death bullshit, but with caveats. That's at least a little bit better. But it still comes down to your hacks, mostly. So I don't know. I really want Mojang to rebalance PvP for, like, to be healthy, to be interesting, to actually require skill, and be unautomatable. And I realize that's probably asking a whole lot that is certainly not ever going to be delivered by the likes of Mojang. But that, you know, something like Mountain Blade, or, you know, where you would parry your opponent's attacks, you would be able to tuck and roll, you'd be able to, I don't know, do crazy shit. That would be cool. It would be a lot better than Crystal PvP is currently. Ah, you have to just finish the semester, I see. Well, good. I'm glad the semester should be almost over for you. I don't know. Gonna learn coding next school year finally. Ah, okay. I could never really fully stick with programming. It was almost always more than I could handle. And then I started taking Japanese, and I was like, you know what? I can only really focus on one or the other anyway. And so I dropped coding. I haven't done any coding in years. And I never really understood what I was doing with coding. Coding, something about it just escapes me. I don't know what it is. Like, I get the feeling that programming is definitely something you need to learn while you're young. Programming in foreign languages and reading and writing and like a handful of other things need to be taught while you're young in this critical development phase. And if you try to learn those things outside, you're severely gimped compared to someone who did learn them at the critical phase. So yeah. Oh, that reminds me of this horrible, horrible story. This young girl who was like tied up and abused in the most horrific ways, but she had been born to a family that abused her. And so she, funny enough, they intentionally withheld learning, teaching speech to her. And so her ability to learn speech, because she was not taught at that, up until past that critical age, she wasn't discovered until she was like 12 or 13. Or something like that. She was well past the critical learning phase. That's all I remember. And that her ability to speak was very, very slow and very, like, bad. Her thinking was intentionally gimped. It was awful. Oh. The shit some people can do. But yeah, there was a... that learning and hearing about that really taught me that your ability to do things, especially since I've tried to learn a foreign language now, your ability to do that is so handicapped. They just locked her in a room and fed her? I'm pretty sure there was a story of one where they abused her. Oh god, this may be two separate girls. Oh shit. Two separate incidences. I don't know. I do remember there was one where she was either mentally retarded or she was intentionally withheld from being spoken to or something to that effect, just so that they could get away with abusing her. Something to that effect. This may be a different thing. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Have I ever used Japanese? I've tried reading it in like YouTube comments and other places. There's so many characters that I just don't know, and there was no reasonable way to learn those in 4 years of Japanese study alone. No, I cannot hardly read Japanese. Like, I can maybe read 10% of Japanese, and that's it. Speaking it, I'm maybe passingly okay. If you dropped me in Japan, I could maybe get myself out. But, like, I wouldn't enjoy it. If I went to Japan as a tourist right now, I wouldn't have fun. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it because I wouldn't understand people well enough to be able to enjoy it. I would have a miserable time at it. For me to go to a place... First of all, I don't even want to go to Japan, period. I don't care. But, obviously, if I had to go, you know, I try to be alright with it. But, I would need to have phenomenal skill at speaking and, most importantly, picking the language out and understanding it. Not just speaking it, but understanding it. I've come to learn that understanding Japanese and speaking the damn language are two completely different monsters that both simultaneously need to be subjugated. And I'm not very good at either. So, if I could practice for like 10, 15 years, preferably with a native speaker, I could probably polish my skill up enough to where I'd be alright going to Japan. Because then I could actually talk with people and understand what's going on and enjoy myself a little better. I still don't care to go if it's my own choice, but, you know. That's just how it is. I'm just not a traveling type person. Not a road trip person, not a roam around and go here, go there type person. Traveling on 2B2T was different. I could always travel reasonably well and enjoy whatever it was in the area. But I don't know, I guess it's because I was never really going anywhere. I was always only just playing a game. So I don't know. It's a bit of an odd exception to the feeling. Oh god, Mike, what did you do? あなたがこれを読むことができるなら、ジャック。それから私のドン。私のドン。Don. What is Don? Don をよく something 込んでください。I can't read that final character. Let me look it up. 吸い込む. Ah, okay. Suck it up. Absorb it. I see. Would you say Japanese is hard? It's only kind of difficult. The problem that I ran into was that the material toward from probably the 300 level onward, we moved to a group of material called Tobira, which is it's advanced Japanese is what they call it. In reality, while it's probably more complicated than the more basic stuff, sure, the problem I found is that it's too much content in too quick a span of time. It does too much, in my opinion. It was very overwhelming. It was just too much. Tobira was like being buried alive under a loose mound of dirt. And sometimes you'd burrow your way out, sometimes you wouldn't. Yeah, it was definitely trying to do way too much in way too little an amount of time. And yeah, it was not fun. The one other person who'd been to Japan before, he was okay. And the other guy who was, his family had spoken to him, because, you know, he was trying to, like, reconnect with his roots. Which is why he was learning Japanese. But, little old me, who had like the most garbage tier amount of learning possible, like, it was not looking good for me. So yeah, it just was not fun. If I had to do it over, I would probably find a different teacher to teach the more advanced stuff. Because that was just not fun. Having very little understanding, because another big bad thing that happened was that about halfway, after, it was like right after we started the advanced stuff, we ended up abolishing the one class a week that we would have in English. Actually, I might need more red nether brick. We would do, it was 4 lectures a week, and 3 were exclusively in Japanese. The other 2, or sorry, and that final one was in English. And there were so many helpful things that we got from that. And then just the difference between that and not being able to speak any English, not being good at articulating myself anyway, and then, wait, shit, I wanted the cobbled deep slate. That's what I was after. And then everything you say is for a grade. It was a mess. It was not fun. I would definitely get a different teacher, looking back on it. Okay, I'm gonna go up that way. Ooh, this should probably be a sea lantern. Well, I guess it didn't matter. So yeah, just, I don't know. Not the reading, just the speaking, listening. Listening is worse than speaking. Because you'll always know what you're saying or what you're trying to say. But listening is a nightmare. I've never had a harder time. And by the way, I'd been listening to Japanese music for well over 15 years by the time I started taking Japanese as a language. I was very familiar with how it sounds and how it's, you know, intonated and all that. Listening was a nightmare. There is just, it's a unique problem. There's just no good way to describe it. Listening to words and picking them out of a conversation is just, oh man, no thank you. If you were to learn a new language, you'd go for Italian. Well, have fun with that. If you want to do it, go right ahead. I'm sure it won't be easy, but, you know, have fun. Okay, I needed one sea lantern. I thought I had one. Maybe not. Come to think of it, I haven't been to the Guardian Trap in a while. My Guardian farm. Maybe I ought to try and get that. Ah, here it is. You know what? Fuck it. Just cook it all. I'm definitely going to want more smooth stone. Because I'm going to want to make a lot of slabs. Gathering up all this charcoal was definitely worth it. polished. Where did I put my polished deep slate? Okay, so I got all that. That's the... Actually, I need my deep slate because there's a good... I don't know, a good 2 to 3 more layers that I need to do. Come on, hurry up and cook. Why do I hate everything French? Because the French are weak. I don't respect the French. They've allowed themselves to become... Like, that's the thing. The French used to be the bastion of culture for a very long time. And then they let themselves get run over and replaced. And so why should I respect them? They weren't... they didn't have the desire or the will to stay a representing force in Western culture. So, and there are a lot of people who hate Western culture now who are French, funny enough. And, you know, other people like that. And it's just like, well, then why the hell should I respect you? If you don't like your own culture, what makes you think I should respect you? Like, if you don't like your own heritage, then I'm sorry, like, there's something wrong with you. And therefore, you are not worthy of respect until you can sort that out or come to terms with it. Like, that's a you problem, not the culture is bad. Although there are bad cultures, don't get me wrong, but if there are bad cultures, then you should, and you're stuck in a bad culture, then you should aspire to be better and not tear everything down. But there are a lot of people in Western culture who want to destroy and erase everything of that, and that's not how you correct. That's actually quite the opposite. That is not the way to make things better. But a lot of those people don't want to make things better. They want an excuse to destroy, to ruin and cause trouble. Oh, wait. Am I going too far? So that's 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Let me go over here and see. This is at layer 12. You don't like the French either. Good. Till they fix themselves, you know. Nobody will like you if you don't like yourself. I mean, that's just how it is. Layer 12, okay. Ah, right here is layer 12. Something isn't quite right. These are all red. Starts with gray at the very bottom. Oh god, did I fuck something up? No, it goes up there. It starts at gray, red, 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 gray, gray, red, and so on. Well, I don't know what I messed up. I mean, this is the right layer. Oh well. I guess this one will just have to be weird. I'm not tearing all this up and laying it all back down just to rearrange the pattern. Tried Vegemite for the first time with toast. Yeah, I hear that is a very acquired taste. English is not your native language. You have an easier time listening than speaking. Ah, well, good for you. You have a rare, better trait, I guess. I don't know. Oop. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to put another layer. There we go. And then this lower segment down here needs to be replaced. But anyway, you just tried Vegemite. It was the worst tasting thing you'd ever consumed. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. That's all I know about it. It's a type of yeast. Cultivated yeast something or another. I do not want to know. It's, it does not sound pleasant. That's all I'll say. You want to eat that garbage? More power to you, but, no thank you. It's an interesting opinion. Well, thank you, Sam. I try to be interesting. The French are strange. Well, that's why they're strange. They, for many years, they used to be the, I mean, like centuries, they used to be the bastion of culture and civilization. If it was French, it was extremely high quality. Up until they got destroyed in World War II. When they quit and they surrendered to the Nazis in World War II, they destroyed any and every bit of credibility and general goodness that they would have had, because they gave in to evil. They looked at the Nazis and went, yes, we will not fight you. We will not do anything. We surrender. And that's when the meme of the French are surrenderists, that's where that came from. They took one look at the Nazi regime and went, nope, we don't want any part in fighting you. Please walk all over us. When you do that, you lose all respect, and rightfully so, you lose all respect others will have had for you. If you choose to fight to the bitter end, at least someone who comes up behind you can admire your refusal to give up. There's a beauty in refusing to give up. And the French surrendered. And it will take a very, 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 very long time for the stink of cowardice to be fully removed from the French people. And then after that, they started railing against their own culture. And when you do that, you further shred any credibility you would have had, or any respect anyone would have had for you. Ooh, look at that golem fall. You can't do that. You can't give up. You can't fold. You can't pretend that, you know, you're perfectly fine when your house is on fire. It was awful. No one would have that kind of an opinion of them if they just fought. So yeah, let that be a lesson. You cannot give up. Smells like bread. Yeah, it's because it's got a lot of yeast in it. Guess I don't follow football. No, I do not. No football, no sports. I hate that shit. The French football president is 0% French. Yeah, exactly. It's because they have adopted the mentality of replacement. Cultural and ethnic replacement. Which is... I mean, that's only going to further destroy any respect others might have had for you. Because now you're saying, we don't even deserve to exist. And when you say that, I don't deserve to live. My identity and my heritage deserves to disappear from the face of the earth. When you say that, what the hell is someone else supposed to think about you? Is someone else supposed to just take that and go, okay, have fun? Or do you judge that person mentally or emotionally damaged in some way? Whoops. Because, like, that is a sign of some real nasty hate, self-hatred. And so, yeah, if you hate yourself to the point where you decide you no longer wish to exist, don't be surprised when people have no respect for you. It doesn't work that way. You don't get to, have people like you, but then in the same breath, you curse your own existence or you curse your own heritage or anything of that nature. You don't get to do that and have it both ways. Nobody else will like you either. And so, yeah, like the French have they've adopted that same sort of mindset. And it's a terrible thing. It should not have been that way, but it is, so. Well, that's on them. At the end of the day, you can't help what other people will do. Now, do I want this pattern continued? What's Vegemite? It's some sort of a cultivated yeast product. It's very... First of all, it's salty and bitter, like, who said it? Fuck, who first said that? Ask Osmobite for help. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. I might actually ask Osmobite for help with Japanese one day. I don't know. Just tried Vegemite. Yeah, David Brodsky. Yeah, David found out. It ain't that good. All I know is that it is an acquired taste. And, yeah. No thank you. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck. I kind of like this... Shit. I kind of like this thin pattern because it gives a bit of depth, and it's not just more of the same flat walls, you know? Gives you a reason to take a bit of a longer look at the base as a whole. Why don't I use an auto smelter, but instead of have a wall of furnaces? I also want the XP. It's part of the reason, but I'm also lazy as shit, so that's another part of the reason. I will get an auto smelter eventually. But see, I like going up to something and saying, "Oh man, all of my tools are just in shambles. Good thing I've got a giant thing of furnaces that I can just start taking things out of." I just find it fun. That feels more Minecraft to me, you know? It's something like Marmite. Yeah, Vegemite and Marmite are closely related. That's all I know. I don't quite know what it is, like, composition-wise. And it sounds nasty, so I really don't think I want to know. But sure, you know, perhaps. Thing is, was their army strong enough to fight? No, it wasn't. That's not an excuse. Yes, the Nazis would have utterly annihilated the French. Maybe not, like, overnight. But the thing of it is, surrender always looks bad. Always. There's never a situation where surrender makes you happy. If anything, surrendering is probably just going to end you up in a prisoner of war camp or worse. especially against the likes of the Nazis. So yeah, it would behoove you to fight in the face of evil, even if that means your own destruction. Because if you're in the face of true evil, and fighting them will mean your own destruction, well, surrendering to them will also still mean your own destruction. You're not actually doing anything, you're just delaying it, and you're going to make it 10 times worse. Because you think evil is going to let you go without torturing you? Without making you suffer terribly? Like, no. It would be better to perish in a war or in a fight than to be tortured for months, years on end in a prisoner of war camp setting. I mean, you really don't have a choice. I realize this is a very bad choice to have to make, but like, it's really not a hard choice to make. You'll either suffer at their hands or you'll fight to the end and go out on your own terms. That's how I see it. Let's get hiding under here. Okay, I really like that. That's gonna be cool. I should probably start it at the very bottom where this lip pokes out. Probably better than the food you have here. I don't know about that. Okay, right there. Aha! Stuck the landing. Hell yeah. Okay, so to maintain the pattern, this one will... Ah, fuck. Okay. That juts out, this stays in, that juts out, this stays in, this juts out. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, This part wraps around. Wait, what? How did I mess that up? That, there. Oh, fuck. Okay. How did I mess that up? Seriously, that was such an easy pattern. How did I fuck that up? Must have been the angle or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to replace some torches, but oh well, what can I do? What can you do? Or maybe it'll all go in the hole. Never mind. It all went in the hole. Perfect. I really should have just started from the bottom instead of going, like, arbitrarily somewhere up, partway up. Hey, Farsk, how are you going? So you afraid of nightlights? What? No. Oh, fuck. There we go. Had to enter Elytra fly mode just to get there. Okay. Alright. I'm probably going to have to adapt this pattern and make it a unique difference per side. Because not all sides are equal. Oh. There we go. Perfecto. Worst thing is, after the war, they cock around about the Renaissance when they were liberated by... Yeah, exactly. They didn't give proper deference to those who helped them. That's the other thing. They got arrogant after the war. They were cowardly, and then they believed that they'd done nothing wrong. And that is a surefire way to make people not like you. It's one thing if you'd been all like, hey, I'm sorry, you know. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for saving me. But no, you can't bite the hand that feeds you, figuratively speaking. If I want an extremely efficient auto smelter, I think it's possible to make a renewable lava fuel source with cauldrons in Dripstone. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. Holy shit, how did I forget that's a mechanic? Yes, I should do that. Holy shit. I've got tons of dripstone. I don't have much dripstone, pointed dripstone, but I can easily go source some. Yeah, fuck, I should do that. Make a renewable lava farm for smelting purposes. That would take care of that. Oh, man. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much, Mobzilla. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I guess 117 really did introduce something decent for a change. Like, I was of the opinion that 117 was such a mediocre update, there was nothing of value in it. But no, I forgot the dripstone renewable fuel source thing. Okay, so for this bottom portion, I'm just gonna give it a few fins, like so. Owie. I kind of want to make another fin. A fifth set of fins. Hypixel Herobrines. Oh yeah, y'all are talking about Hypixel. Man, I haven't touched Hypixel in years. I want to say the last time I played Hypixel was 2016? I don't even remember what I played on Hypixel in that year. I don't even think Hypixel's worth playing on anymore. Like, I know when the Skyblock stuff started that it was screamingly popular. And that was nice, but not really something I was that interested in because they changed Skyblock drastically. They made Skyblock more... how do I put this? More bizarre than it needed to be. I wasn't a huge fan on YouTube at the time. People are, yeah. Their release of Hypixel Skyblock really did help them, though. Was 2B2T always my main server? Yes. I seldom would play anything else. I was not the type to care about other servers back then because every other server was a nanny server. You would always have a list of plugins and rules, and you couldn't do this, or go there, or say this, or do that. And 2B2T was a first real, the gloves come off, you can live your life, do whatever you wish. Come rain, come sun, rain or shine, come ruin or prosperity, you would have whatever you'd have. You would roll the dice, you would live your life, and you'll get whatever you get. But it was a fair shake, for the most part. Obviously, there were days and times later on where it felt like Housemaster or whoever had their thumb on the server. You know, their thumb on the scale, making sure that some groups prospered over others, which is not right. went against the spirit of the server. But, you know, what can you do? I did play on other servers, though. It's not like I never touched another server. It's just that all other servers paled in comparison for a very long time to 2B2T itself. No other server was worth the time to play on. Now that has since changed because 2B2T has changed, and not for the better. But that said, your options elsewise are still very limited. Making something cool, it practically requires you to just play with friends now. And I'm sure Microsoft will continue to childify the game where they can. So it's very meh, you know? Like, this is not a good time in multiplayer Minecraft's history. So we'll see. We shall see. Think 2B will ever be fun again? Ooh, that's a tough one. As it is, no. If it updates, if most of the stuff can be made clean, and by that I mean there are no, well, like I said, no exploits or favoritism. So that's the thing. The stink of favoritism has been over the server since 2016. And with NoCom especially, it made it feel even worse. That feeling of everything is stacked in favor of one group, and if you're not inside the in-group, you're fucked. And yeah, that right there makes it impossible to enjoy 2B2T, because if you don't know of an exploit and you get screwed by it, it's not quite the same thing as, like, collusion to collect everything under all the data under the sun. That holds with it a different sort of feeling, like, I don't know, like everybody was out to get you. You know? Even if you're just one face among many, it doesn't make you want to stick around. There's no illusion of fairness, and that's what 2B2T is still missing. The illusion of fairness. Even if it never really had fairness in the first place, it's not a bad idea to have it in theory. And so yeah, I don't know. How burnt your grilled cheese is? Oh, okay. Not a grilled cheese fan, but sure, whatever. Grilled cheese is, it's just very meh to me. I prefer a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with the grilled cheese. Or, you know, what is essential... Oh, fuck me. What is essentially a grilled cheese, but with bacon and egg and cheese in it. Or, well, just bacon and egg in addition to the grilled cheese. That's what I'm trying to say. Fuck. It was Paper Dev's fault. Yes, exactly. And, like, that's another thing. You can't really account for an oversight like that. But part of that was Housemaster's fault, too, because that was right when it was decided that 2B2T was not going to try an update. But if 2B2T had updated, NoCom would probably have stopped working. Though obviously we can't know for sure. Maybe they would have fixed it. Maybe there would have been a way around that. Maybe their whole ruse would have been discovered sooner. Who's to say? But this is a good argument why you keep up with version development. It's so that you don't get taken for a ride by whatever group of ne'er-do-wells happen to be passing by. And so yeah, not updating is also a core reason why that was a problem. So we'll see, I guess. I don't know. I'm still watching 2B2T to see what it will do and see how it will develop. But I don't have faith in how it will turn out. I'm not certain what the future holds, but it doesn't look good. Okay. Now, part of another reason why I've not really made a ton of farms yet is because I've been waiting to get the outer walls done so that I've got like an internal area with which to start making farms and other things. And I just want to, you know, I want to have all the walls in place. Then I can start placing, you know, things like a giant floor dedicated to farming lava. Things of that nature. My leg is itching. Here TPG is about to update, but for real this time. Yeah, I keep hearing that, but I don't keep seeing anything other than, it'll happen for real this time, we swear. You can promise, you know, shit like an update all you want, but without actually doing it, why should I believe it? So yeah, it will forever be a problem, I guess. Because see, now, after 1.19 comes out, because we're so close to 1.19, are we ever going to update to that in a timely manner? Are we gonna stay on 1.18 for a year, a few months? Like this, there are a lot of precedents that this has set, and they're not good ones. They're not good precedents. They're not good patterns. And I, as a player, have almost no faith in the likes of Housemaster. Like, trusting Housemaster is very much trusting your cat with your canary. It's just exhausting. It's just mentally exhausting. So I'm done. I don't want to care. I'm tired of caring about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. 2B2T can be whatever it will be. Was going to upgrade for real for what, like 4 years? I know, right? We have heard this song and dance far too many times. So whatever. It'll be what it'll be. Play it on the test server, you don't think it'll update. Yeah, I know, the test server just went down out of nowhere. I don't know what the deal is with that. Very unfortunate. Unfortunate like my ability to place blocks in the right place. Oh. This, again, blocks, right place, placing. Oh well. Oh hey Sophie, how are you? I saw your latest, it was one of the posts you made. What was that? Ugh. It was the map art one, but then also the most recent pool rooms one. You have to release that map, or at the very least just show what it looks like without any additional resource packs or textures or anything of that nature. I really love your backroom recreation vids though. Those things are like dope as shit. I mean, it's ultimately Kane that makes those videos what they are. But I don't know, Minecraft adds a certain something. I can't quite put my finger on what. It adds a feeling to it. Oh, I've got to get up a block. No. Actually working on them. Okay, well. I look forward to that. Whoops. Well, hopefully any of the stuff that I've done can inspire your work. For those of you who don't know, Sophie the Panda Fox here in chat is making Minecraft recreations of Kane Pixels is... that's such a weird word to say. Pixels is... Kane Pixels The Backrooms. And if you've never seen those videos, God, do you ever need to. Those are some top-notch horror. Like, wow. Words fail me how well made they are. But yeah, the stuff that they can do. Alright, let's take a look at this edge from top to bottom. Ooh, I like that. I might cook up a ton of or not end stone, what is it? Chorus fruit. And make a bunch of end rods. And then somehow, like, put those throughout the side. I don't know. End rods have a really nice futuristic look to them as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how to best do it. But yeah, that edge turned out quite well. So let's take a look from above. Oh, got another customer. Oh, another second one. Cool. Cool. How many... didn't chew through too many slabs. In your opinion, you think the hardcore worlds are overall the best kind of world to play on once you have enough skill at the game? Yes. You definitely need a good amount of skill at the game. You value every single thing you place as everything is temporary. Yeah. Haha, caught myself. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, check out Sophie's stuff as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a pool rooms video. If you ever get around to making something. I don't know, what would you... Because, like, there have been a few pool rooms videos made. And they're not bad. But, like, there's nobody doing stuff like that that's, like, on Kane Pixels' level. But instead of the regular back rooms, they're choosing to use the pool rooms as, like, a setting for their personal, crazy, whatever the hell Kane is aiming to, whatever story Kane is aiming to tell. So, like, yeah, a pool room story would, or a video would have to be, I don't know, it'd have to be like its own, its own thing. Its own dichotomy, I guess. Okay, so we got a wrapping around section. Oh. Wait a sec. Wait a sec, did I? Oh. Okay, so the way it curves down that way versus that way. I was like, there's a block that's in this position on the other side that shouldn't be, but actually it should be. It's all good. I'm trying to hit symmetry in a build that does not have symmetry. Oh. Oh, Aaron Clark, thank you for subscribing. Okay. Put something like right there. You're apparently think hardcore. Oh, we already read that. Sorry. Space rooms. Ooh. I don't know that you can do a space rooms. That wouldn't have quite the same feeling to it. The reason the pool rooms work the way they do is that it's not a... It's a space that you would expect to run into under normal circumstances. You know, like a giant pool in, say, I don't know, a gym or a recreational facility of some kind. Except it's nothing but that one thing. And so it defies the expectation of there being more to it, you know? That's what makes the back rooms work. Is you have this yellow, drab, very dated looking office space that has none of the associated office space stuff to it. You've got no employees, no furniture, no very, very, very little like stuff that would be in an office space. There are almost little to no desks, things of that nature. And so if you want to make a really creepy liminal space in a sort of horror style, you would need to take something that is commonplace and basically turn it into an abstract nightmare scenario. So like a doctor's office. That could work, because a lot of people already have a phobia or an associated fear with doctor's offices anyway. A dentist office, something like that. Maybe an infinitely large construction site. Or in this case, a parking garage. I already know that's a level in the back rooms, is an infinite parking garage that's just like in ruins that has all sorts of monsters roaming all over it. Stuff like that. Stuff that is commonplace in daily life, but has been so warped and twisted that it's almost unrecognizable, and certainly unusable and inescapable from what would normally be in real life. Like a school building, when you, except when you go out into the halls, the school building is just an endless hallway that's infinitely long, that has nothing but classrooms in it, lining everywhere. Something like that. That would work. I don't know why the back rooms specifically took off the way they did, but, you know, that helps. So, yeah. No clip out of my spaceship. I think if you no clip out of your spaceship, you just die in the vacuum of space. You don't actually, like... You don't go anywhere special, you just die. Space rooms would be cool. It would be like a spaceship with infinite rooms. And no gravity, too? I don't know. Isn't there a back room that is extremely foggy? Yeah, there is. A heavy foggy or a heavy misty scenario or environment, that's Oh wait, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, there was one dude who made a really cool video on this. And funny enough, he replicated it in Minecraft. This is a while ago that he made this video. It's an infinitely long highway that's just one singular endless lane. And it's always misty and foggy. And you have to and you're in a car and you have to drive down it. But it's never ending. Something like that. Very creepy. Do you smell a Rippa of Jax? You might, cat girl. Cat girl Nocto. Rack the Jippa, yep. It's funny, I used to refer to myself that way, unironically, way back in the day. I'm Rack the Jippa. Just as like an in-joke between some old friends. Well, unfortunately, this angle is just so close to a wall, you can't really like back up and see it in full. But oh well. No classes are held, yeah. An endlessly cavernous classroom that has, like, ghostly figures of students or... I don't know. Something like that. Actually, funny mentioning something like that. That reminds me of a game my brother and I played a long time ago. It was Myst. M-Y-S-T. And Myst is really annoying to explain. But basically, this one guy is a part of a magical race that can author these books. And these books lead to parallel realities. And you can teleport to them by interacting with the book. And it was so famous, it was eventually made into a mod for Minecraft called Mystcraft. Or at least that took heavy inspiration from it. And in the Myst series, there was a man who the protagonist meets. The protagonist does not have the ability to author these books. But these worlds that he ends up on, they have like puzzles and traps and stuff in them. And so you have to basically like figure your way out of these trapped areas, or these booby-trapped areas. And the protagonist's best friend had to write what are called prison ages, which are parallel universes, because all the books lead to just parallel universes. But a prison age is a parallel universe that is specifically crafted to have specific qualities. And so he had to trap his own two sons. And his own two sons were conniving assholes. And they were evil. They definitely needed to be dealt with. And so he couldn't bring himself to kill his own sons in like a booby trap of some kind. Oh, hey, MH. Plan to bomb the wall? No, I don't. The wall is far, far too thick and it goes all the way up. But anyway, so the main character of Myst, the best friend of the main character, his name was Atris. And Atris had some real sociopathic, awful sons. Cirrus and Achenar. And basically, Atris fashioned these, what are known as prison ages, these books that are meant to ensnare their reader in an inescapable one-way link to what was a very, very, very specifically tailor-made, basically a glorified jail. And some of these ages, these prisons, are so well made, they are very backrooms reminiscent. Because the writer of the book can force the book to express a parallel world that adheres to whatever characteristic the writer wishes. And so for one of his sons, Atris made a prison age that was a giant rock, about as big as this tower will be when it's finished. And this rock is floating out over a gas giant. And it is perfectly vacant. But it is so well made, because obviously his father made it, that natural processes have literally used the wind to do things like carve stairs and paths and caverns through the rocky face of the prison, or what would eventually be the prison. And it's made like living quarters for him and just all sorts of things like that. And it's very liminal space-esque, because it's like human architecture in an inhuman environment, because the prison age that his oldest and worst son ends up on is written intentionally to be devoid of all life. So there being a giant chunk of rock kept floating above a gas giant could only really be brought about through man-made means. But this one parallel reality fits, the mold perfectly, because Atris wrote it that way. Because that's how the magic book writing thing, that's how that works. It just plucks a universe out of thin air, which, all those universes, all universes already exist anyway. Like, no universe is created. They already exist. Like, the creation of the universe is already long since gone. Happened billions and billions and billions of years ago. But, like, plucking out a specific universe that adheres to certain qualities you want to see expressed in it, like, that was the level of magical power this civilization had. And they could write these books called Ages. And yeah, they could do some wacky shit with those books. And so his oldest son went mad in this prison simply because A, it was devoid of life, and B, everything in it was so perfectly sculpted exclusively, and he even knew it was perfectly sculpted by his father. He didn't have, his father didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to trap you, son." He was tricked into being trapped, because that's the only way he could seal his son. And, he knew that his father had made a prison for him because he was such an asshole, and he knew he was an asshole. That was the worst of it. And he still went mad, trying to find some sign of life, to hope against all hope, because he was literally forever alone, stuck in his little prison. And, he deserved it. He was evil. That guy was just absolutely... absolute monster. And so, yeah, that was Myst. Very good series of video games. They're puzzle point and click games. They're from the 90s. It's kind of an old series now. But Myst was one of the first games my mother played, funny enough. She got into video games basically all on her own. I was busy playing the Super Nintendo, and she picked up this really cool, seemingly realistic realistic enough looking game called Myst. And she wanted to try it, and we all crowded around the family computer for months on end just to see her play it. That was one of the first games I remember we needed a walkthrough to solve because it was so difficult. But it was such a cool game. The graphics back then were amazing, yeah. They would ultimately make it very, like, hyper photorealistic in later installments of the series. Because, you know, the first Myst game came out in 1995. You know, they weren't exactly, knocking it out of the park in the photorealism department in 95. But they were trying, you know. Can't really fault them. Okay, I'm gonna need to remove a bunch of this material for obvious reasons. Piss off. You can only get an hour in and then you grade. Oh, yeah. Well, hey. The first Myst game was not very well balanced because they really didn't know what they were doing completely. They knew well enough how to make it, like, interesting, but it was very hard for the sake of being hard. The first Myst game could do with a full-blown remake and retweaking. Okay, I feel like I'm not getting much iron anymore. Whoops. $17 blocks of emerald. I can maybe get a little bit more. Nope. Nope. Where are my book buyers? There they are. Oh, book slaves, where are you? Front and center. No. There we go. I got like 3 of you guys who sell books. Or who buy books, rather. Ah, here he is. Okay. You know, while I'm thinking about it, before I actually destroy that wall, I think it'd be a good idea to go ahead and start up the, I'll use some of this iron to go ahead and make a few cauldrons. That's a 4x4. That'll work. Okay. Forget trying to make a new beacon. For right now. I think I'm going to use smooth stones. Or no. No. Better yet. I'm going to use diorite slabs. Where'd I put my diorite? No? Had a bunch of diorite. Here it is. That. Nope. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna make a lava gathering. I wanted to kind of make a network of catwalks here and there. Where should I put this? Right here. Person who doesn't realize what now? You were huffing Clorox and drinking paint. Give you a shout out, Star Gaming? Okay. Don't ask for a shout out again. Hey, Burp Ma'am, I'm doing alright. Ooh. My golems are just kind of sitting there. I have to urge them into the lava somehow. Fuck. How am I doing today? I'm alright. That world looks quite fancy. Yes, it does. I've poured a few hours into it. Okay, so a good 4x4 would be right here. There we are. I will expand this as I get more stuff. Okay, now I need the actual dripstone. I'm trying to remember where I saw dripstone last. I don't think I've bothered to... I don't think I've bothered to collect any. Oh, I remember. There was some over here. Pretty sure. Yeah, I knew there was dripstone around here somewhere. Ow. You fuck. Didn't ask you to shoot at me. Oh, baby zombie. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? All right. Now, I want dripstone, but I'm too lazy to go up there and get it. Good thing Mojang added in a surefire means of collecting it, am I right? Fucking love doing this. This is so cool. There we go. Easy as. 14, 15. Oh, come on. I need exactly one more. Really? Whatever. I'll steal this one. Simple as. Let me get rid of that because I don't need it. Aw. $10. I just need 6 more pieces. Man, don't make me go up there. Whatever. Am I left-handed, Jack? Oh, Mike. You call it every stream. Every stream. You even did it this one. This stream. You are a fucking mind reader. You predict, yeah. Or no, Free predicted it. My bad. Mike normally predicts it, but in this case it was Free. Oh, I didn't get to see who... Fuck, I cannot read that. It's too tiny in the replay. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry I couldn't read your name fast enough. Ah well, there's always next time. 3. Let me get one more line. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now, haha. So for those of you who are new, anyone who wants to see a really cool technique, did you know that you can jump up 3 blocks in survival? Legitimately. With the potion effects that I currently have and the elytra on my back, I can legitimately, without any additional modifying client related anything, I can just jump up 3 blocks without the use of a rocket. Oh fuck. Mobbies. There we go. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone into third person like that. Okay. So all you have to do is just jump up. Actually, it might be easier to do it this way. And on your way up, I can just barely make it. Yeah, there we go. On your way up, you double tap. And that should shrink your hitbox and put you just tall enough to reach up 3 blocks. But you need jump boost too. And you need an elytra. Otherwise, it's not possible. But provided you have those things, it's, what the? Why are these dripping water? There's no water. I don't get it. There shouldn't be any dripping. Not yet. Oh, fuck. There we go. Now, unfortunately, this is a 3.5 tall. It's possible to jump up even higher than 3. I think the tallest I've ever gone, I have to get a bit of a running start and chain my momentum, but the highest I've ever gotten is like 7 or 8 blocks. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. I'm pretty sure this has to be a source on over each one. I don't need to just the dripstone. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm gonna use it just because I like it. Ah, fuck. Shit, there's no... There we go. Oh, Yeah, that was gonna be a problem. Oh, nearly lost the ender chest. There we go. Perfect. Eventually that'll work. Alright, sweet. Now I kind of want to make a series of like walkways that lead up and around when I put more farms on the walls and stuff. And then I want to like put piping and more item chutes and things of that nature just going everywhere. Holy crap, that filled up fast. Is that supposed to be that quick? Because some of these aren't even... Whoa. Let me get... Shit, I was expecting this to take hours. I was thinking like, oh well, I'll recoup my losses in lava eventually. No. This is a full-blown... God, this duped it almost right away. Hot damn. I think cauldron filling isn't time, but random. Oh, okay. Oh. I thought I saw a bit of lava. Oh yeah, that's right, because lava in a cauldron does not have levels. Unlike water. It's either got lava in it or it doesn't. Unlike water, which has to accumulate, I guess it just randomly is either going to have it in it or it won't. You know? In which case, I guess it's to my advantage to make this larger. But how to get it out? Can you dispenser this? Ooh, perfect. I ask and I shall receive. I don't think I actually made dispensers. I have not made dispensers. Okay, it's easy enough. Got a bunch of bows that I bought from a Fletcher that I've not really ever made use of. Oh man, I wish you could use broken bows. That'd be so nice. Okay, cool. So that will at least get rid of the crap that I don't need. That should be enough redstone. There we go. Nope, dispenser. Dispenser here, dispenser here, dispenser here, dispenser there. Dispenser where? Oh, I ran out of cobble. Oh, stop. I just wanted to fly into the end. Can you use broken bows? You should have to manually put it in. Oh, really? I thought it just didn't work. Can you dispense lava into an empty bucket? Should be able to. I don't know. We will find out. All right, cool. This is mostly just because I'm probably going to use dispenser for other things too. I could make a bunch of dispensers, but this much is fine. Oh, it's not like the observer. It's got to face that way. Okay. Test. Fuck. It does not do that. Well. That is incredibly stupid. Why does it not do that? Like, what the hell, Mojang? Why does that not work? Oh, now I've got to replace that. Oh, baby. At least the lava comes back quick. I like this. This was a good idea. I think if a dozen times this would have been helpful to know. Yeah, I know, right? Never thought to ask, yeah. Oh well. Live and learn, as they say. Actually, it might be a smarter idea. Or, well, no, if I go perfectly diagonal like this, it's actually going to miss the platform. It's probably going to undershoot it. I want to be able to, like, hook this up to there, and then maybe have another staircase that hooks up to another wall of, like, I don't know, something. I want to grow sugarcane on maybe this wall. Probably more farms of some sort on this wall above it. Maybe a bamboo forest, something like that. Maybe put a tree farm up here. Something like that. That's kind of the idea that I've got. So yeah. Shit's pretty cool. This way I can constantly produce lava for fuel, but I don't know, like how do I can't automate this. That's the problem. If I had a way to like get it out of there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to yeah. That is the discovery we have found, Lexian. Only automated lava is 360 rotating cauldrons where you just AFK right clicking. Oh god, fuck that. I don't want to AFK right-clicking. That's so stupid. This should work with the dispenser. Just to double check that I'm not being mentally disabled. Oh, whoops. So this absolutely does not... Yeah, it doesn't... You cannot make it fill with lava any more than you can make it... although, actually, I bet this does work. Whoops. I bet this does work. Oh, no, it doesn't. Holy shit. So Mojang just straight up does not allow dispenser cauldron interactivity yet. Whoops. Well, that is definitely something they need to add. Because that would be dope as hell. Are you kidding me? Why do we not have that yet? The ability to automate fire and water production? Could you imagine? These guys are not dying like I was hoping they would. Ah! Well, that kind of worked. Oh no, the mine carts are messed up again. Or no, that one's going. Okay, that's another problem I need to fix. I need to light that bottom area up better. I'm talking like 10 times the amount of torches that I'd otherwise have there. Oh my god. Nope. Aha. Oh, of course. I go to try to lead him in, and he just puts himself in there all on his own. Whatever. Here we go. Okay. I think that'll be the last thing I do is I fix the underside. Come on. There we go. Love to see the world. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Morbid Rain. What I tried to do with the dispenser. I tried to fill and unfill a dispenser full of lava and then with water just to see if it would work or not, and it doesn't. Dispensers and cauldrons do not have any interactivity yet. So there's no PayPal account got disabled, almost couldn't donate. Oh my gosh, Osmowhite. Thank you for the donation again, man. You don't gotta worry about it, man. If your PayPal account's gonna get messed up, like don't feel like you gotta donate on my behalf. But thank you so much, though. You the real MVP. There we go. Okay, so while that is filling with lava, I'm gonna get the minecart system working. Because it's bats. It's bats that are spawning in the darkness and constantly bumping into the minecarts, and then they'll cause them to stop. And it's just dark enough down here to make that a reality. And so my carts can't pick up the precious. Yeah, see, there's iron in here. It should be moving. Fucking bats, I tell you. Osmobite, you wanted to stream 2B2T, huh? Okay. Well, good luck. Depending on what you do, you may or may not make enemies. Okay. This ought to take care of it. We'll see, though. USZR, I'm sorry, I've answered that question far too many times. No, I do not play 2B2T. I have no intention of returning. Please don't ask why. I don't feel like answering any questions of that nature tonight. This thing got stopped again. There we go. Now, if this doesn't stop the bats from spawning, I don't know what will. Rats with wings, I tell you. That's okay. You didn't know, USZR. You couldn't have known. Although I'm pretty sure I have put it in the description that there's something about me not returning. People don't read descriptions. Ooh, Guess I gotta put that right there. Let's keep with the pattern. GBT is not worth it anymore. Yeah, I know. The whole there's someone's thumb on the scale. That there's no escaping that feeling right now. And it sucks because it makes it almost impossible to enjoy. What the hell? Did I bump into that? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need way more torches. Oh, shit. Gotta plug up all the dark areas. It's not in the description of this stream. Ah, right, good point. That's in my building, Space Falcon 3 building stream stuff. Yeah, I thought that was weird. Okay, my bad. Can baby slimes spawn in here? I think they can, but I don't think they will. Because, if memory serves, Dark said if the big ones are not able to spawn, the small ones won't spawn. Due to, like, somehow the algorithm will... something or another. Did I resolve the CPU issue? Not yet. I have to order the right cooling system. And I've got my eye on... where was that? I think it was this? Or no, it was... Let me just go ahead and put it in stream chat. What biome is this? This is a lush cave. Everything here is built on a lush cave and a regular forest and a dark forest. A few behind doors have a copy of the whole map. Jesus. Well, I mean, it would have to be outdated eventually. But yeah, I'm not shocked they have the entire map. Especially with all the no-com data that came out. That would just kind of be... yeah. It's very sad, but oh well. That's the thing, like, for a place like 2B2T to really work, you have to have no idea of collusion. And it's just obvious that there's, you know, admin collusion. I need 1,000 more torches. Possibly. Possibly. We'll see. Oh. Okay, well, they're all going off. That works. I can definitely make a dent in the torch work. before I end the stream, which will be in 6 minutes. It's going to be nice and evenly lit down here. No more of this bumping around business. We're going to make them damn carts work. Four terabytes, Jesus. That's a lot of data for a Minecraft map. For just a Minecraft map. Oh wait. We go here, then here. Okay. Space. Oh, I love the sound of golems dying. Fills my heart with, I don't know, the warm fuzzies. Here. Whoa, I knew they were coming along. Perfect. Not perfect. Whew. I love that this system is now starting to actually work. The golems are going for the piglins, or the piglin, and it's like it's actually causing them to actively run themselves into a lava blade. It just works. Be sure to get a good quality thermal paste and watch a couple of install videos to get about... And okay. If it was 4, it wouldn't be that bad, but 14, yeah, wow. 2020 map was about 10 to 12 terabytes, yeah, something like that. Damn it. Yeah, I knew I'd run out. Oh well. For Constantium, the admin actually appeared in-game to get rid of some annoying spammers in chat earlier. The community seems to have a good positive image of them, even with the updates. Yeah. That's how you do it right, is what how Phantom is handling his side of things. Even if... Well, I don't know. Not gonna say, but... Hey, we got enough... We got enough lava. Lava, lava, lava. Alright. I might have to, put the, Fen building and the other excavating on hold until I get... Oh, and the, block cutter. There we go. Till I get my torch issue resolved. So yeah, this, whole biome, just to... It's a dark forest mix with a, wow, that looks fucking cool. Holy shit, I've never actually, like, looked down on it like that. Come on. Propel me up. Holy shit, that looks awesome. This is gonna be an awesome tower. When it's done. Oh yeah, I also found out what was wrong with the raid farm. I'll have to fix that at a later date. That's gonna require a lot of effort to mend. Let's go for... You think 8 stacks of torches is good enough? Maybe. feel like if House was more interactive with the community, like doing April Fool's events and other things, yeah, it would be fun again, but that would certainly be a step in the right direction, but I don't know. They're just, at this point, it's just not worth it. Whatever. Still waiting for Space Valk 3 to be completed. Start make your, oh yeah. Don't worry, Noob Gaming, it'll get there. All good things take time. Oh wait, I can just do it this way and hit 2 rows at once. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Oh, fuck, I haven't been doing this segment. And to think I was going to make this entire rail segment encompass the entire bottom half of this area instead of just a small rectangular space. I suppose I could if I really wanted to. I don't know, I feel like that would be too crazy. It does just enough for what it is now. Ah, it's a thing of beauty. Hopefully these dark spots can be non-bat friendly. House doesn't have enough time before bed to do all that, I guess. I don't know. I feel like if you ran 2B2T, you'd make an effort. You know? I would. I mean, I could be wrong on that one. Oh well. But then I guess it's easy to say, oh, well, if I were the admin, I would blah, 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 and everything would be great. But, like, I guess you can't really know that. So, I don't know. Bam, bam. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. It's like threading, or lacing up a shoe. Threading a needle, something like that. Well, no, I'm on a collision course. Ah, just kidding. Whoops. Hit here, there, hit there, hit here, hit there, hit here. Almost. Almost. One, two, three more rows. I kind of wanted to space out those hopper carts, but they keep running into each other and clumping up, so I don't know if it's even worth it to try. Or whoops, right there. What would I do if I was House? I don't know. Keep the server running? Do a better job? I'm sure it wouldn't be that easy, but I would at least make an effort. I would communicate with the player base, try to get the update out a lot faster, be more proactive with problems, and again, I would try to not have my thumb on the scale, not let people, you know, unfairly always take advantage of others. Like, if you're gonna have an exploit, the moment I get... Ooh, that's something I've always wanted to do. If I were admin of 2B2T, I would, any exploit I get wind of, I would tell everybody. I would tell everybody how to do it, and then I'd say you have 24 hours to get it out of your system, at which point it goes bye-bye. And so if it's a dupe, if it's a coordinate exploit, if it's whatever, you know. That way I feel like that would be more fair. But it would also be, like, chaotic. It would be interesting. And it would not be so one-sided. Because that's how it's always been. Everything is, you know, big exploits and shit like no-coms and stuff has always been so one-sided. I feel like it'd be more fair for it to be more open-ended. Not just one person benefits, but everybody has the chance to benefit. That sort of thing. I don't know. Although I don't know that I would let something like no-com run around in the first place. So I don't know. I would definitely try to keep up to date with current plugins and other software. But ultimately, I mean, this is all a pipe dream anyway. It would never work. It'll never go that way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. I gotta patch up all these dark areas because these are also gonna spawn bats over time. Where's 2BTT host? I don't know. Last I remember it was in Canada somewhere, but it's probably changed. JJ's a better admin than House? Probably. It didn't take much to be a better admin than House. Can't blame House about the current 2BTT. I mean, the guy deserved it. Just, yeah, well. You can be unhappy with how it's being run. You're entitled to be unhappy with poor management. And yes, current 2B2T is very poorly managed. Oh, hey, Isaac Oliver, how are you? Put a torch here. Okay. It's looking a lot better under here. Used to be a hellish nightmare under this platform. Now it's peaceful, orderly, and very, very brightly lit. Did a few more dark spots. Uh-oh, out of beacon range. Okay, time to get out of here. All right. Got a few stacks of torches left over. That'll work. Oh, that's right. There was a fourth hopper cart that got sucked up by the other hopper carts and put into the item system. Uh-oh. Got it. Separate these fuckers out a little bit better. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Now, unfortunately, the fourth one will not be in sync, but oh well. Try to space them out a bit so that they're not so they don't clump up on each other, so they can pick up more items overall. Maybe if I got like 40 hopper carts running around under here, it would be more efficient. I don't know. I still feel like that would just pile up on top of each other at some point. Aw. Fun fact, iron golems do not take knockback damage, but they do take punch damage. So you can punch them with a bow, and they will knock back from that, but they won't get sucked up, or they won't get knocked away by a contemporary knockback sword. Kind of want to see if this is gonna work or not. Okay, so they're coming around this way. Huh? Okay, so let's just assume that all fell here. I'm not hearing the, Here it is. I'm hearing it now. Old house left in 2014. Yes, that is correct. Maybe put a minecart with furnace to keep them going? Yeah, but that requires constant fuel. I don't want to have to gas that thing up every so often. Yeah, he let Pop Bob and friends slide with the back door. Yes, they did. House was like in bed with them by 2016. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. Or why he suddenly decided he was okay with them basically taking over his server. But he was, so... I do not want this to despawn, but it's taking its sweet time to collect it. Maybe shutting down the world adds on to like how it gets delayed and stuff. Ooh. Isn't this a weird sort of view? 25 and 3. Okay, so it's over here now. Aha! It got sucked up. Okay, so the thing is actually doing its job. That's nice to know. And then this should come around. Oh, that one didn't suck up anything. Okay. Come on, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 3. Not bad. How many did this one get, if any? Nothing. So there's a bunch of iron ingots in one of those chests. Or one of those hopper carts, I mean. I guess that'll do for now. But it isn't a bad passive collection system. Could be a little bit better. I mean, we're getting a decent amount of iron. Part of me wants to make all of this into more carts just to see if that will speed it up any. That's what, 10? Five times 5, so I need what? 40. This is close. Oh, that's right. Minecart with boat. That's going to be a thing. I wonder if that's going to be valuable or not. I know it has a greater, you know, suck radius, but, or rather, sorry, more. It has a greater hitbox, and so more chests and hoppers can take from it and stuff like that. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. That's, Light Matica. I did not realize that would do thing. Okay. Let's introduce more carts into the system. Let's gum up the works. I love jumping down. That's so much fun. What the fuck? Are you seeing that? Like, it's obviously still on the rails, but like, what is the deal with that? Okay, that one's correct. Huh. Yeah, suddenly they're all fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get going. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get going. Tell us more 2BGT chat stories. Another day. For now, I'm too busy focusing on this, and I think it's time to end the stream very shortly. When I get all this going. Wait for it to get close to me. Pass by there. There we go. That seems to be about the right timing. Can I build a beanstalk? No. I'm not capable of building a beanstalk. I don't see a reason to. What would a beanstalk do for me? There we go. Oh, that's right. This is a quick exit. I forgot. Alrighty then. I get a feeling there's something wrong up there. My iron golems ain't spawning like they should be. Uh-oh. I hear a kitty cat. And not doing something pleasant. Oh, okay, there's an iron golem now. Okay. No golems are stuck in places they shouldn't be. Alright, good. Yeah, one of my cats is trying to cough up a hairball outside. I can hear her. Poor kitty. There's no helping her. She just does that from time to time. Whoops. Now then, you, sell me books and repair my shit. Thank you. You, sell me emeralds. Books for emeralds. What an incredibly lucrative trade. Ah. Food. Oh, whoops. I got a fucking crafting table right there. What am I doing? There we go. Well, I do believe it is that time once again. We've had our fun. Oh shit. Keep knocking carrots out of their patch. Bamboo. There we go. Oh. I don't have carrots anywhere, but oh well. That'll do. Well. It's been a treat. Cat go meow? No, she was not going meow. She was coughing up something. And it was a different cat. It was not Ellie. It was the other one. But at any rate, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for watching and sticking with me. Give me the wonderful idea to farm lava. That will definitely come in handy later on. Oh, there's a piece of bamboo up there. Here we go. So yeah, thank you all for coming out and bearing with me through my silliness. Ellie is a great name for a cat. Well, thank you, Luca. Yeah, I love her. She's a big ball of fat and fur, but she is lovable and cuddly and very obnoxious. But she's a good cat, so, you know. But at any rate, I will catch you all tomorrow for more Building with Jack. Y'all take care. Bye.